Okay guys, well, I'm gonna do something here that I don't do very often. Most of you will know why I don't do these things very often. It's because I am a horrible teacher. I'm a horrible guide. I'm gonna give you a tutorial here on how to connect to an Ultima Online server that I will be playing on for the foreseeable future, until the inevitable day of apocalypse comes and the server rides off into the sunset flipping us the bird. This is the one and only MMO server of any type I will be playing on. It is the server of Emporiellum, and I should in the description below have a link that will take you directly to the main page of this wiki. This tutorial guide is also going to be for people who've never played Ultima Online before, so yeah, it might be pretty basic. If you've never played Ultima Online before, click on the IPY link down below you in the description box. It should take you to this wiki, and then over here on the right side of the screen there's another guide. Once you get to this webpage, how to connect, how to play/connect. Click on that link. That's going to take you to a word guide if you want to read through this, if I confuse you and screw things up too much. But once you get to this page, the important step is this. Look at the main steps and find the download link. This is the Ultima Online client. I think it's something like a 1 gigabyte download. This is what you need to download first. Download it, install it, run the client, and it should start patching it up. I know that I had an older client, so I had to patch for like 5 hours. I don't know what this one will have to do. But download it, patch up, and whenever it's done patching, it'll stop. Just close out the client, and you're done with that. Come back to this webpage and click on the second link here for patch. This is the IPY custom assets patch that you'll want to download and install into your UO directory. It should overwrite the files, and it'll bring you up to date with IPY and everything that they've added. After that, you can click on this login link and go here, or what I want you to do is come to the bottom of this page and download this program, Razor. This is an optional utility that I will not be detailing too much in this video. I may in future videos, but for the time being, this is the program you're going to use to connect to Ultima Online. At this point, I assume you've already downloaded the main Ultima program. You're patched up to the most recent version. You've installed the IPY patch, and you've installed Razor. If you've installed Razor, you should open up your Razor folder and just open your Razor program. Once it opens up, it'll look like this little window here. Make sure the load client is set to 2D auto detect. Patch client encryption should be checked. Make sure to set your UO data directory. It can auto detect it, but I don't know. I feel more comfortable setting it on my own, I guess. Maybe I have a secret UO directory somewhere hidden on a drive I don't know about, and find that one. I don't know, that would suck. Once you've got the data directory set, go to the server, and this is the server address that you're going to type in. Play, P-L-A-Y, IPY.com. PlayIPY.com. Get that in your server list there. The port, I think, is the default 2593. The language is, I guess, whatever you want it to be. Swedish, Turkey, Russian, there's all types of different stuff. I don't think it matters. And then just click OK. You get your little Razor flash screen here as it loads up. And yay! You're in Ultima Online. This is the client. This is the login screen. This is the Razor screen. Again, I'm not going to actually detail anything on Razor just yet, except for this box here. Use smart CPU usage reduction. Remove that check mark if you've got one. You don't want it. It's bad. It's horrible. It's awful. It'll add viruses to your computer and crash it, so remove that check mark. Get rid of it. And once you've got that done, come to the login screen here. You don't have to register an account on their website. You don't need an email address or anything like that. It's tied to your IP. You can have something like 3 accounts. I've already got an account. I'm going to log in. And here you go. Emporiellum. This is the server list. Just click on it to log in, and it'll take you to your character select screen. Yours should be completely blank. Obviously, if you're a pro, you probably already know what skills and shit you want, and if you're a pro, you're probably already closed this video out. If you haven't and you're still here, click on New. That'll take you to the new character screen. This right here, name it whatever you want. if you're going to be playing with me, I may be making an Urist guild, so I highly suggest you be an Urist something. I'm going to be, you might have saw all my characters there, Urist McBeardley, Urist McHatchet. Those are my two primary characters. Be an Urist McSomething. Maybe we'll roll faces as an Urist clan. So we're going to be Urist McBrodude, because this guy's going to be deleted too. This guy and Urist McTest are trash accounts, trash characters. They're going to be dead. For hair, we need curly. Gotta have that fro going on. And you can either do long beard or long beard mustache. You know what, you could be a dwarf with a short beard or a dwarf with a mustache if you want, a dwarf with even a Van Dyke. I don't know if I want to associate with those type of dwarfs. We're going to be a long bearded dwarf. Skin tone, doesn't matter, kind of tan. Shirt color, I'm going to have purple shirt, purple pants. I think that's purple. I'm kind of colorblind. It's close enough, damn it. And the hair, doesn't matter because we're eventually going to be dyeing that as well. So your character setup, ignore these switches down here, gargoyle and elf. Don't know what that crap is, forget it. You're a human, for all intents and purposes. And you can be male or female. If you're a female dwarf, you damn well better have a beard. And you can ignore the class buttons here. You're not going to be a samurai. You're not going to be a paladin, a warrior, a blacksmith, any of that shit. You're going to click on advanced. And if you've never played before, these are the skills that I suggest you start out with. Keep your strength at 60. That dictates your hit points. If you lower your strength down to 10 or something, you won't even be able to train your skills up on a rat, because the rat will kill you before you can gain any skill. The two most important skills that you're not going to be using right away on your character, but you will be about 5 days after you've been playing and you actually start to understand what's going on, are going to be healing for using bandages on yourself, because if you're new, I highly suggest healing for bandages. It's a quick, easy, cheap way to constantly heal yourself. So healing there, and magery. You want magery because at some point in your character's life, you're going to want magery. So you might as well just start it out at 50 points now, and not have to worry about spending the thousands of gold it's going to take to raise your magery, because skills in this game only raise as you use them. You don't go set at a fucking orc tent, an orc fort all day long, and camp the same mob for your level, trying to get, you know, an extra 20,000 experience so you can become level 49 of 50 before you have to move on to the next fort. Just using your skills on anything will raise them, for the most part. If you're if you've got 90 skill in swords, and you're trying to raise your swordsmanship on rats and chickens, not really gonna work. You want to fight something with a little bit more skill, in that case. But yeah, a little bit of a tangent there. But healing, magery, third skill doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go ahead and choose swordsmanship, in the hope that it starts me with a katana. It may or may not. And there are of course guides out there and other things you can do, other skill setups you can choose. I suggest experiment if you want. Roll plenty of alts, as many as you can until you can't roll anymore, I guess. Just experiment, have fun, that's what it's about. Once you've got your skills chose there, just click next, and blam, here you are, in the asshole of Caesarea, in Britannia. We're getting the hell out of this town. You can see people standing around all over the place. They're all testing their skills, getting killed. Hang on, I got people here. Okay, that distraction's gone. My lunch is here, and I'm no longer starving. So let's see. I probably won't be as cranky as I was now that I've ate. I think I sounded a little bit cranky there, but we're still getting out of this this hellhole of a town. Let's see. So it looks like the town of Britain is order, and basically I'm not really going to show you anything here. Yeah, the guild, the city of Britain, they are an order guild now. You'll find out what that means later on. But I'm going to show you how to get to the town that I'm at. Basically, you just want to run to the southwest for a while until you get out of town. There's people all over the place. And pretty much any of them could be a thief. Could walk over to you and steal your stuff. There's somebody's dead body. Who died there on the riverbanks? The remains of Lily, slain and rotten, now feeding the worms and the fishes. People chopping wood out here. Right now, the main skill to make gold with easily is bowcraft and fletching. Chop down trees for their lumber. Craft the lumber into boards. Craft the boards into bows, and then sell the bows. It's quite simple. In fact, it's being used by so many people, I almost imagine it'll be nerfed at some point. That guy's in a guild, or in the city of U, the U militia, and their order as well. For some reason, Scarborough, the city of spirituality and rangers, is a chaos town. I'm still not sure about that. We may have to usurp control of that town from the king and change it. So let's see, this is the moon gate. You can see it on your radar here. It is a little black circle surrounded by stones, and the moon gate is controlled by the moons. You just double click on it or walk into it to teleport. You can use your radar up here to see where you arrive at in the world, which moon gate you are. Eventually you'll learn what the moon gates, where they're taking you, just by using them. Also, when you use a moon gate, you appear on the other side invisible. That is so murderers cannot just wait around the moon gates for people to teleport in and then kill you before you can do anything. It kind of discourages that. Hey, we got here on the second time, the second try. This is the shape you're looking for. This is the town I'm going to be at. I'm going to be working out of probably for the foreseeable future. The city of Scarborough. Look for this little hump here. And that noise is somebody trying to teleport away. But look for that little hump there, and then just run south. And you'll be under the town guard protection of Scarborough. It's a quaint little town, the city of spirituality. There are no necromancers here as far as I know at the time. And everyone is alive. Nobody's dead. It is completely isolated from the rest of the world, the rest of the land. And the only way to get across to the other side, besides going through the moon gate, is to run down this way. Hopefully you've been following. Just run down to the docks here, and the kind dockman will take you to the other side. All you have to do is ask him politely by typing in the word cross and speaking it while on his boat. Step onto the wayfarer's boat here, speak cross, and you're teleported to the other side of the island. To the north, or to the west from here, this is west by the way. The compass is tilted. It is an isometric game. But this way is west, and that way is the island of Scarborough. To the east here is the city of Britain, way far away, and the wilds. It's a pretty newbie-friendly area. There's plenty of trees to chop down for lumber if you want to work on your bow crafting, your fletching. Try to get some money set aside by selling bows to the NPCs. There's plenty of animals through these woods once you get off the beaten path a little bit. And to the north and northeast of the docks is an entire wilderness area where you will eventually bump into low-level monsters, and if you scout around, there's even some dungeons. It's not very likely that I'm going to do a Let's Play of this game. I may do little videos here and there where I take a romp through a dungeon or something, but it is an MMO. There is a lot of repetitive gameplay, running around, slaying things, using your skills, training them up. It's just, yeah, it is what it is, and if it looks interesting to you, I'd urge you to try it out. Around this bend here, you might see up here is a big bay of water. But around this bend and directly north, if you shoot north this way, you're going to bump into U as well. The city of U. It's a city in the woods, and it is also extremely peaceful. And there's a moon gate that'll take you directly to it. You can experiment with the moon gate system yourself. See what type of locations you arrive at. And different wildernesses and stuff. You'll find out which moon gates are safe to step out of and explore around, and which ones are not. Stamina. Yeah, I had to stop for a moment, let my stamina fill back up. But I think that's where I'm going to call this video. You can find me in this area, stomping around these woods, training my skills, making leather, chopping down trees and stuff. Hope to see you out here.